Now, Sofi Technologies is expected to give us their Q1 of 2022 earnings results on Tuesday, the 10th of May 2022. So it is this coming Tuesday where we'll see Sofi's Q1 of 2022 earnings results. Now, you'll remember that for both the Q3 and the Q4 of 2021, Sofi Technologies managed to beat analyst expectations on both the revenues they generated and the earnings per share, which is something that Sofi, or to a Sofi investor like myself, I am also believing, or have a gut feeling that is telling me that Sofi can again, or once again, beat the analyst expectation on these upcoming earnings results, which they will be giving us this coming Tuesday. You will remember, if I take you back a bit, that Sofi, after the Q3 earnings results, we saw the Sofi stock, or the Sofi shares, surging due to those Q3, or due to those earnings results which they had reported around that time. Now, this made a lot of investors to of course rejoice and be excited to say that indeed those earnings really positively impacted the Sofi stock, or the shares of Sofi, to react positively towards that, which was something that was amazing to watch. Now, on the Q4, you remember that Sofi, after those earnings, though they were good, though they managed to beat analyst expectations, the share price, or the stock price of Sofi, instead of it probably surging like what we saw happening in the Q3 earnings, the shares dropped, or Sofi shares dropped, which, like I said, it was not a very good thing to watch. Now, what is it that we can expect on the upcoming Q1 earnings results? Well, before we get into this video, or to that in detail, please know that this video is just an entertainment video, and you should not take it as a professional financial advice video. Now, like I always request you, I would really appreciate if you can hit that likes button if you enjoy the content that I will be giving you about these companies, Sofi Technologies. Now, without wasting any further time, like I said, what is it that we can expect from Sofi on this upcoming Q1 of 2022 earnings results, which they will be reporting on Tuesday? Well, for a start, analysts expect Sofi Technologies to report total revenues of almost $284 million, which is something that to get to see that this is what some or most analysts are believing that Sofi can get to this. I think, me personally, the fact that Sofi did not reiterate their quarterly earnings or quarterly revenues, I still personally believe that Sofi will manage to beat this analyst expectation, because you remember that after the student loan repayment holds were extended, Sofi then reiterated the entire annual revenues that they expect for this year 2022, and I think they brought it, or they took it down from $1.57 billion to $1.47 billion. I've already discussed that with you, especially to those that have been following for some time. You already know about that information. Now, with the Q1 revenue guidance, you remember that Sofi Technologies came out and said that they are going to keep it that way. They still believe that they can still be able to generate around $285 million, which is something that I believe that they will get to that target no problem, because otherwise, if it was going to be a struggle, Sofi, I believe it was going to reiterate also their Q1 revenue guidance, which they did not, which is something that is making me to be positive going to those Q1 earnings, to say that we might see Sofi easily beating those revenues expectations, which by that it just has to probably motivate you to probably load the boat into Sofi on Monday when the stock market opens, because I am very positive and bullish towards those earnings. So this is currently my sentiment. Now, though some of you, or some of the retail investors, are really concerned about student loans, which of course Sofi also came out and said that student loan for the Q1 of 2022 will of course impact their revenues by between $20 to $25 million. Now, the good thing is that though they made an announcement to say that these student loan repayment holds are impact, or will impact their Q1 earnings by between $20 to $25 million, the good thing is that Sofi still maintains that for the Q1 of 2022. They are believing that they will get to $285 million, irregardless of the student loan holds, which is something that must just show you that irregardless of these student loan holds, which I know it is hurting SoFi, but SoFi is still able to generate some good revenue, which is something that you must take note of. SoFi, it is able to probably do some very good things. I mean, though probably some of the things like interest rate hikes hurt companies like SoFi, but in the longer term, this is a company that one way or the other, I personally believe that it will do very well, and this low trading price has to be taken as a very good opportunity for you to probably load the boat onto this SoFi stock, because this is a stock which is just said to do very well. This week, personally myself, I loaded the boat, and as seen on the screen, notice that my average purchase share price on SoFi right now is below $9, which is something that makes me to be really excited about my positions and my average purchase price onto SoFi technology stock. I mean, the sentiment around Wall Street remains the same. SoFi still has a moderate buy with an average price target of just over $14 per stock, which is something that is incredible. And like I always say, looking at where SoFi technology is trading at right now, this is a good opportunity for you to load the boat. So SoFi technologies, it is expected to do very well. I mean, those of you that have been following me for some time, you know by now that this is a stock that we discuss a lot on this channel. I mean, their Technisys acquisition, which is expected to give them $800 million or bring in $800 million into SoFi's revenue. It is one of the things that I invest, or one of the main reasons I invest into SoFi technologies. Their banking charter, which they got early this year, it is one of the things that makes me to invest into SoFi, because with the banking charter, it just simply it will be able to make SoFi to even generate more revenues than the revenues they're generating now. And I know that to some others, they want to see if whether the banking charter has started to produce some positive results on this upcoming Q1 of 2022 earnings results, which is the same thing that I'll be also looking at to see what impact or what good impact has this banking charter brought to SoFi technologies. Now, you remember that, of course, there is a Galilio which they acquired in 2021 or early 2021, and recently this week they announced a partnership with MasterCard, which both Galilio and this partnership with MasterCard will be focused on digital transformation and improving access to financial opportunities, which is something that is just truly amazing, and it must be the one that makes you to continue remaining or staying long into SoFi technologies. I mean, Galilio, you remember already by now that they already have over 100 million accounts, which is something that is truly amazing, and must just show you that that Galilio also, which is SoFi subsidiary, it is doing quite well. So my sentiments towards the Q4 earnings is that I remain bullish on to SoFi technologies, and I really want to see the kind of revenues they will report, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that maybe even the stock price or the share price of SoFi gets revived by this upcoming Q1 earnings results. Otherwise, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. God bless you all.